the great things about living here in southern Colorado is the nice sunrises that we get to see. Take a look at this one, 6th Street in Midtown Circle. It almost defies description, doesn't it? 33 degrees, the current temperature, though. On the cool side of the Chieftain Studio, winds out of the north-northwest at 4 miles per hour at 6th Street in Midtown Circle. By the time we finish it off, we won't be as mild as we were yesterday in Pueblo. High temperatures won't be topping out in the 70s. Instead, we'll be topping out in the lower 60s. Winds out of the southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Make it feel even cooler, but this temperature here that you see on your screen is still above where we should be to this point in the year. About 10 or 15 degrees above where we should be. We'll top out in the mid to upper 50s in the Springs and in Canyon City. 57 in the Springs, 58 in Canyon City. Temperatures will be sitting in the 50s and 60s on a pretty widespread basis until you get up into the northern and northwestern portions of the area where, of course, that cold air begins to influence things a little bit earlier. That's why Lyman only tops out at 48 this afternoon. Burlington only gets up to 37 as, of course, you see that cool air much earlier than we do in the Springs or in Pueblo. Overhead door company camera powers in Galley. Also a nice sunrise with a mix of those sun and clouds as we go through this morning. 50 degrees the current temperature under a calm wind, so it's certainly a very mild start to the morning. It's 42 at the Springs Airport, 48 in Pueblo, 52 in Canyon City. Upper 30s, lower to middle 40s, lower 30s, lower 50s. We have it all on the southeastern plains this morning, and you see that Burlington temperature sitting at 19. That's why we're talking about only topping out in the mid to upper 30s in Burlington this afternoon, because that cold air really began to make its way into the region there. 27 in Leadville, 12 in Gunnison, but 41. The current temperature in Salida. Looking at the skycast now, as we go through our Sunday night and into our Monday morning, you'll see some light blue pop up over western portions of El Paso and into eastern Teller County, even into extreme northeastern portions of Fremont County. As some snow begins to make its way into the region in the Springs, you begin to see that cold air push its way up against the mountains, and that will trigger a little bit of snow as you head west of I-25 in particular towards the west and northwest end of the Springs itself. That will go away as we go through our Monday and into our Tuesday. We go with lots of sunshine mixed in with a few clouds, but cooler temperatures at least throughout the early portion of this coming work week. Wind gusts as we go through this afternoon will be between 15 and 25 miles per hour in the Springs and in the northwest end of Colorado Springs up towards Briargate and Rock Rimmon. That's where the strongest winds are going to be in the Springs today. We'll see some fairly gusty winds around much of the region this afternoon on the I-70 corridor between Lyman and Burlington as we go through our Monday afternoon too, which means that the travel difficulties are going to continue along I-70 and even along some parts of I-25 for the next day or so in terms of the wind. As we look at our spring 7-day forecast, we'll see a small chance for that early snow on Monday and much cooler temperatures. Highs only top out right around the freezing mark. Then we sit in the upper 40s and lower 50s throughout the rest of the forecast. Pueblo, you'll be sitting in the middle 30s as you go through your Monday. The chance for snow is not really going to take us into our Monday morning in Pueblo. We're not going to see too much in the way of any kind of rain or snow for you. High temperatures then rebound, though. They'll be sitting in the lower to middle 50s. So you get the warm-up, too. You just don't get really all that much snow. Canyon City, you'll see a small chance for snow tomorrow morning, about a 10% shot. High temperatures topping out in the middle 30s. That gives way to upper 40s and lower 50s. And in Teller County, it's middle 40s today, giving way to middle 30s tomorrow. Then it's 40s throughout the rest of the forecast, and going up and down just a bit. The temperatures get on the little baby roller coaster, sitting in the upper 40s on Tuesday, lower 40s by Wednesday with another push of cool air.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a roller coaster. And yesterday was just gorgeous. So today, I'm sorry, no matter how it feels, it's just not going to feel, it's not going to be the same. I mean, people were walking around in their shorts and T-shirts yesterday. It was awesome.
I could say it's going to be warmer than normal because it will be, but it's going to be much cooler than yesterday. So people are not going to make it, it's not going to feel that warm.
I like it. Half glass full. I like that attitude. All right, Jay, thanks so much for the heads up.